Hi everyone, my name is Dennis, and today I'll be talking about the programming language Java, which is one of the most famous software languages that we use nowadays. So let's just get started. We'll talk about the basics of Java. We're going to go straight into writing very simple lines of code and very common ones. We can go into different variables and errors, and eventually we can do some exercises together. So why programming? Well, all the games that we play, all the browsers that we use, all the search engines, all the internet, everything is all used in programming. And we all call the languages that we code in a programming language. There's multiple languages like Python, C++, C, Java, but we're going to talk about Java. Why? Because it's very, very famous, very popular, very efficient, and a lot of people use this to code our apps. So another reason why we have code, and it's very important, is every single app on your phone is coded through a programming language. For example, if we talk about Gmail, Gmail is coded through Java. Java, the code, is going to be entered into a translator called App Inventor. And this App Inventor will be used by software engineers, and they will convert it into an app that we can use today. So with Java, we're going to always use an IDE, right? And what an IDE is, it's called a compiler. And a compiler is where you write your code, and the right side right here, you'll see what you print out, what you give to your audience. So for example, if I were to write a code for Gmail, right? And I wanted to implement, if they click it, it'll open. That means on the right side, when you click a Gmail app, it'll open on the right side, right? It's just the output on the right side, and the left side is kind of like an input or like a direction. So anyways, continuing, we need to talk about the Java language and how we write it, right? And there are many different symbols. If you can see here on the bottom right picture, it's public class hello world, public static void main. Like, what are these words, right? They don't go together in English. But if you can see on the left side, I have four main things. Three are symbols and one is more of like formatting issue. So semicolons, parentheses, and periods. And so why are these symbols? Well, when Java was invented, right, they decided to use these because it stood out more. And these are more efficient when these periods here to separate each function. So semicolons are acting as a period in English. When you want to end a sentence, you use a period in English. But when you want to end a line of code in Java, you would use a semicolon, which is right here. A parenthesis is when you want to add further detail to a line of code. For example, in this statement, system.out.print, parentheses. What are you printing? Hello world. And this is why we have to use parentheses. Another common one is period. Period is to separate each function from each other. System.out.print, which is also saying, oh, I'm going to print out the system. Hello world. And if I didn't have a system out print, it would be very hard to determine which word is which. And it's very easy to just read system out print, right? And so another one, last one, is indentation. Indentation is very important. It's because people want to read your code easily, right? And so if they can't read your code easily, it's just saying like, if you forget to indent on your essay, your teacher would have a hard time reading your essay because you don't have opening of paragraphs, right? It's just like code. People can't read your code when you don't indent. So we will be practicing indenting as well as practicing the right punctuation / formatting for our code.